Okay, so it's almost 11 o'clock at night. It is Monday the 14th? Monday the 14th. And I leave tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. So this is kind of my packing vlog. I'm apologizing now because I'm pretty sure it's all over the place. I've been packing for like 3 weeks now and it's just been hectic. Before we jump into the video, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. It's just right down below there, and you can also hit the little bell next to the subscription button to make sure you get notifications when I post videos, which is going to be often because I will be living in Florida in 48 hours. This is my second program if this is your first time watching, and the first time I drove, and so my packing was a lot different than it is this time. I'm flying. So if you're looking for some packing tips for driving or just a driving packing vlog, I will put it up in the cards above, and I will also put it in the description box down below because I do have a packing video for driving. But this is gonna be all about flying, just so you guys know that. So my first tip, no matter what you're doing, whether you're driving or flying, is make a packing list. Holy cow, do not skip over this. I started this about a month after I got accepted, and I just added stuff that I used all the time, stuff that I knew I wanted. And this thing is detailed. It is 6 pages of detailed things. I have different categories, so just so you guys know, I have like what I was gonna put in my check bags, what I was putting in my carry-on, what I was shipping from the stores online to my boyfriend's house because he lives in Florida, stuff that I needed to buy there that was for myself, stuff that I almost shipped to my boyfriend's house from my house, but luckily I didn't end up needing that. So definitely make a list, whether you want to write it out, type it out, make it as detailed or not detailed as you want, but make a list, just because I made a list and I'm still just finished packing and realized that there was a bunch of stuff I didn't put on it, and I have been stressing out all night because it's just hectic. So make a list. My second tip for you is space bags. Space bags will be your best friend if you're flying. I know you'll see it in the clips, but I got these travel space bags. They're meant just for suitcases and stuff. I hated them at first, but once I got the hang of them, I actually liked them. I think I ended up using like 9 out of the 10 space bags that I had. And my suitcase for clothes and shoes was under 50 pounds. So high five for me because I didn't think that was gonna be possible. Another tip, this doesn't really necessarily go for packing, but it's just something you can do if you're flying. A lot of my roommates are driving, so they're able to bring like coffee pots and TVs and Keurigs, which I guess that's a coffee pot, and I just mentioned that. But you know, they're able to bring all this other stuff. And I felt bad because I'm like, well, here I am, I'm flying, I really can't bring, you know, my toaster or my waffle maker, whatever. So I offered up to buy like all of our cleaning supplies when we get there. So cleaning supplies, toilet paper, paper towels, stuff like that. So I'm gonna buy all the first round of that stuff, and that's just my way of contributing since I can't really bring anything. So that's a tip for you if you are flying and you can't like contribute anything to the house, if that makes sense. Another tip I have is if you're doing a carry-on, so like for me, I have 2 big suitcases that I'm checking, and then I have a carry-on. Anything that is important, I'm putting in my carry-on. So my Traditions clothes, I made sure I had extra clothing, anything I might need in that first week, I made sure I put inside my carry-on, just in case that my check bags did get lost. I'm praying that they don't, but just in case they did, I'm making sure I have all that in my carry-on. And then I'm also bringing this backpack. It's super cute, I love this backpack. And this is gonna be my personal item. And so I have any of my important papers in here because this is gonna stay on me all times. So my passport, my cameras, extra snacks that I do have in here for the plane. I have my onboarding paper or whatever you need for check-in. I have all my electronics are in here, all my chargers. Anything that's like super important to me that I don't wanna shove into a suitcase, I put in this backpack. So keep your important stuff in a backpack. Hello friends, today is day 1 of packing in my program, so it's really exciting. Oh, that's pretty much all I'm doing today, so that's why I look like this. So I thought I'd just show you guys what I've got going on so far right now. It's not much, in fact it kind of looks very chaotic and unorganized, but it's very organized in my brain. I started with the random stuff in my check bag, so like my extra name tags, phone cases, you know, stuff like that, stuff that I know that I'm not going to be using in the next 2 weeks. So the time between now and when I leave. And then what I've been doing is I got one of those reusable bags because I have so many of them, and I've been putting stuff in here and then crossing them off my list. so I don't have to stick it in the suitcase like right now, but then I know where it's at. So see, it looks really chaotic and unorganized, but I promise it's organized in my brain. And then I just got done pulling stuff out of my closet. Anything that I thought I might want to bring, and I just chucked it in a pile on the ground right here. And now I'm going through and organizing it into piles. Then I'll look at it and really decide, like, do I really want to bring this? Can I live without it? That type of thing. So here's what I have all in piles. Again, I'm totally not bringing all of this. This is just the stuff that I left in my closet and would like to bring, but not all of this is coming, so, because I can already see the comments of, you're overpacking. Yeah, no, not all of this is coming with me. Still haven't gone through like big t-shirts like this, and I haven't gone through dresses either. So yeah, I gotta condense this down a little bit. And then I didn't mention last time, but in this bag, it's stuff that I'm gonna bring in my carry-on, because I'm going 5 days before my check-in date, because I'm gonna hang out with Matt for a little bit, and I'm bringing two check bags in one carry-on plus a backpack. So I don't want to have to touch my check-in bags while I'm there before we actually move in. So I'm only gonna be living out of my carry-on for those first few days. Hello friends, so today is Saturday the 5th. So I leave in about 10 days, and then today and tomorrow are really the only 2 days I have left to like pack, because I am completely booked every single day until I leave. So I'm trying to hit it really hard today. I haven't really done much since I talked to you guys last, but I did pick up these from Walmart, space bags, and they make them like suitcase size. So I am gonna try these out. I got 2 boxes of 5 larges because I haven't had to pack with space bags before. Last time I had my car, so I didn't have to like deal with this. So honestly, this could be like way too many or not enough. I don't know. So I'm just gonna start testing things out and like see how it works. So I don't know. I need to get this done, but I'm so not motivated. I just want to like go to bed. This is really bad. Okay, so I opened one up. Okay, so here it is, and they're pretty big. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna even fit in my suitcase, because I have a set of 3. You can see that my room's like super messy, so I apologize. But I have a set of 3. There's the middle one, the carry-on, and then the big one's over there. Well, I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna fit. And this is like literally so much bigger than my suitcase. So I don't know if it'll like get smaller. Like obviously it's gonna get smaller, but I don't know if it's gonna get like small enough when I put my clothes in it and like get the air out. So I might need to get smaller space bags for this suitcase. So here is the finished product of one bag. Yeah, I don't know if I like these travel ones as much as I thought I was going to. You don't vacuum them because since they're travel, I'm guessing they assumed if you're on an airplane in a hotel, you don't have a vacuum cleaner, which is smart. But that means you roll it out and there's a hole like literally this big in the bottom, and it's supposed to be like a one-way air, so like only air can go in and or out and not in. So it took forever. So I grabbed the vacuum cleaner. Wow, my room is a mess, I'm so sorry. So I grabbed the vacuum cleaner and I tried to suck a majority of the air out and then roll the rest out, which it helped. But I honestly don't know if I'm gonna open that second box. I might just go get like normal ones because he's kind of a pain. But I did try to fit it in my suitcase and it fit if I do it a certain way. So if I go that way, it'll fit. So I don't know how many of these I'll actually be able to fit. I might be able to do like 4. So like another one here and then maybe on top. That might work. So hopefully this works out nicely. But yeah, guys, packing in a car is so much easier than packing a suitcase. Like, holy cow, it's so much easier. Alright, so here is my finished product in my medium-sized suitcase. I ended up using 4 of the space bags for this, and it actually worked better than I thought it would when I tried to do that first one. I tried to be as organized as I could. So in this one, this top one right here is where all of my like tank top shirts are. Yeah, so tank tops. And then in this one, I have a lot of my dresses and my skirts and like my fancy clothes, I guess you could say. And then this one I have a lot of like big t-shirts, like my comfy t-shirts, and then in that one it's more of my nicer t-shirts. So that's pretty much all of my clothes, except for like jeans and sweaters and some long sleeves, but I'm not bringing a lot of those. And then I have a little bit in my closet still, but it's clothes I'm like still wearing but want to bring, and then stuff that's going to go in my carry-on, but that's like a whole separate ordeal. And so I weighed that suitcase with all the stuff in there, and it's only gained 20 pounds. So I still have roughly 30 pounds to work with. So I think what I'm gonna do is stick all of those clothes in my big suitcase, which is behind me, and keep that one specifically for clothes. And then in my little suitcase, or my medium suitcase, I'm gonna do like my shoes and my house stuff and my towels, hair stuff, stuff like that. And so keep it more like random stuff, but then use that one for clothing. So that's my plan. I'm going to finish putting what I have in the space bags and see exactly. Hi guys, it's Monday now, and I packed a little bit yesterday, but not as much as I had intended to. So I've been packing the rest of the night. I got off work earlier, and tonight's really the last night I have to like pack. So I'm trying to get as much as I can done now so that I don't have to stress too much about it like next Monday night. But here's what I have so far. Not much has changed actually, I think, since what I showed you guys in the last clip, but here's what I have. So here's the big suitcase. The last time I weighed it was only 30 pounds. Since then I've added shoes, beanies, and 2 more space bags. So hopefully it's not too heavy. So I'm about to go weigh that. I'm a little stressed. Hopefully it's not bad. Okay, so I just weighed the big one with all my clothes and shoes. 46 pounds. I think I'm not gonna put any more stuff in there. But yeah, it's really exciting. Okay, so I'll show you what I have in my medium-sized suitcase now. And this one is everything that isn't clothes. So like my house stuff, my movie, stuff like that. So if it's not a clothing item, then it's in here. So I have a bunch of these that I'm gonna be bringing. I only have one in here right now because the rest are in my car. But I have a bunch of these and they weigh literally nothing, so I'm not worried about that. And then here's what I have going on in here. Oh yeah, I lied. I do have some clothing items in here just to like kind of flatten everything down, and so the loose items don't go all over the place. So I do have a cardigan in here just to, like I said, hold things down. Right here I have my DVDs. This is super smart if you want to bring DVDs, whether you're flying or driving. Because I have a lot. Both of these are pretty much full. So trying to pack all of those cases would just be ridiculous. So I got one of these from Walmart. I think it was like $10. Like it really was not that much. And I just put all of my movies in here. Yeah, there's that. I have a purse. This one is my go-to travel purse. It just packs up super nicely. And then yeah, so this is all my decor stuff. So this awesome sign that my nephew made me. Isn't he so adorable? Can we just like talk about how adorable he is? Anyways, and then a mermaid, because you know, it's me. So yeah, just a lot of other signs. I have my phone cases in here, my couple extra ones, you know, the classic Tomorrowland trash can, plus my Tomorrowland trash can, because you know, I can't not have those in my room. Once custodian, always a custodian. The sign says Mermaid Dreams. I got it from Kirkland's. So like this, if you know what Kirkland's is, and if you're addicted to it like I am, because it's the best store in the world. Just my little tiara. I usually put earrings in this. This is all of my bracelets and necklaces. I think that's all that's in here. Some command hooks, or strips I guess, that I bought ahead of time, just so I don't have to buy a bunch when I get there. Another sign, and like a mom only cooler. If you can't tell, I'm an auntie and he is my favorite thing in the world, and I miss him a lot. But yeah, so a lot of my stuff has to do with my nephew, so whoops. This beautiful thing, you might have seen it in the background of some videos. This is like the staple piece for my whole entire room. My awesome cousin Ella painted this for me, and isn't it, it's amazing. So my whole room is gonna be turquoise, purple, and then silver and gold. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and that's what I'm basing my whole entire room off of. I have a to-go coffee cup, and then another one right here. In this one I have my Ariel Tsum Tsums, and then in this one I have my name tags for my first program, And then I have the cast member lanyards that you get. I have an Area one and a Dopey one, so I have those in there. This is extra body wash that I had. I just know I'm not going to use it in the next week, so I figured I'd just pack it ahead of time. So I'll probably do the same thing with my shampoos and stuff like that. And then this is super cool. I got this on my last program. It is a Tomorrowland lunchbox. Tomorrowland cast members got it. And I actually don't even remember what I put in here. Just random stuff. Okay, so I have 2 pins. I honestly don't think I've ever used them, but they're Disney, so you know, okay. I have a magic band, and then another thing for my nephew is my Christmas present from him this year. So then in this one, and this one is definitely gonna have more stuff in it, it's just what I have now. So right here, it's just a little tiara thing. I usually put bracelets on it. I don't know, it's just really cute. So I'm bringing it, and then I have 2 of my ears, my silver ones and my Christmas ones, and then in this bag up here is a tiara. So I know I kind of dropped the ball on the whole filming my packing, and I apologize. So I thought I'd just let you guys know what happened after that last clip. I did not end up adding anything else to my big suitcase. I think I added some socks and that was about it. And then in my medium-sized suitcase that had all my like knickknacks in it, I added a couple more shirts and sweatshirts just to kind of pack things down. I think I added a towel and a pair of shoes. So I really didn't add too much in there. And then my carry-on, like I mentioned earlier, has a bunch of extra clothing. It has my Traditions clothes, some extra hair stuff, and basically things I couldn't fit in my other 2 suitcases that I really wanted to bring. I shoved it in my carry-on since they don't weigh it. So I think it ended up being 46 pounds for my big one, 40 pounds for a medium-sized one, and just because I wanted to weigh it, like 29 pounds for my carry-on. So I'm super proud of myself that I packed everything and I didn't go overweight, so it's like super exciting. It's gonna be my last little vlog at home before I head out. We head to Reno for the airport tomorrow, and then no, we're not flying. I'm flying. I fly out on Wednesday at about 1:45 California time. So I'll be in the air in 2 days. I will be there in 48 hours, which is really exciting. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. I sure hope that it did. And remember, if you're looking for a driving packing video, I will have it in the description box and in the cards, so you can go ahead and check that out. And yeah, I will see you guys in Florida. Bye!